Hi everyone, I welcome you all on behalf of Koncept Hospital to this short presentation. I am going to tell you about what is Koncept Hospital, what is the purpose of establishing Koncept Hospital. I have been a medical practitioner for the last 33 years. Koncept Hospital has been established for the purpose of providing integrated medical facility to people because many of the diseases does not have a complete cure with one vehicle. I mean one therapeutic system. For some conditions, you need to have multiple modalities to be applied to have a complete cure, or rather you can say to have a remarkable improvement in the status of the patient. So in this Koncept Hospital, we have decided to provide all type of therapies for the purpose of completely curing the disease of the patient. These systems what we provide are all validated systems, proven systems, and being widely practiced in many of the countries. These facilities what we have been proven to be extremely effective and absolutely without any side effect immediately or in the long run. So the main purpose of Koncept Hospital is to provide, or rather produce, a bridge between the Eastern and the Western philosophy and give the patient the best possible, safest curing system. We have multiple modalities, or rather therapies, to cater to almost any disease, whether it be physical, mental, emotional or spiritual level. The common facilities what we use here, to name a few: acupuncture system, both Chinese acupuncture and Suzhou acupuncture system; quantum biofeedback, a state-of-the-art mechanism which is based on futuristic principle of quantum science. We do ozone therapy, which is another excellent therapy for many of the chronic diseases, so-called incurable therapy-resistant diseases, because as you all know, most of the diseases are because of deficiency of oxygen. We also have EECP, a facility which is FDA approved system, which is also called as a circulatory therapy, where a machine pumps blood from the lower part of the body into the upper part of the body, as well as to the entire organ systems, including the brain and all the organs in the abdomen, thereby improving the health of the patient enormously. And we also do arterial clearance therapy, which is very commonly called as chelation therapy. We also do pulsed magnetic frequency therapy, or we also call as PEMF therapy, which is one of the most simplified and tested, proven system for many neurodegenerative diseases, non-healing ulcers, burns, neuropathy, and many conditions which are not easily treated by the conventional modalities that is existing now. We also have treatment which is, we also have other treatment like frequency therapy, which tries to identify the organisms in the body and destroy them by zapping by the resonance principle. We also do Bowen therapy. We also do Ayurvedic or naturopathic concepts, which helps in increasing the lymphatic, blood and muscle movements. We also provide yoga, physiotherapy, and in ozone therapy We have an advanced method called as prolozone therapy, where we use micronutrients and other prolotherapy related ingredients mixed along with the ozone and injected into the joint spaces, into the muscles, and into many locations into the body to regenerate the tissues. And we also do a very advanced new emerging science, what is called as stem cell therapy. We call that as PRP, or platelet rich plasma. But here we do third generation PRP. That's a very new advanced technique, where in the first generation we separate only the platelets and inject into the required area. But in the third generation we activate the PRP, that is the platelets, by vibratory as well as light mode, releasing the growth factors, cytokines, and many of the growth inducing factors, and finally inject into the target organs like intra-articular, especially in the knee joint, which is very effective for regeneration of the cartilage tissue. Thereby you can even prevent knee joint replacement. And we deploy in the face for facelifting, we deploy in the scalp for growth of hair and removing the baldness. Very effective for hair fall, regrowth of hair in the scalp, which gives an enormous amount of cosmetic appeal to the patients. Absolutely no side effect, because we are using allogenic. We use the patient's blood, separate it, and just give it into the, or deploy it into the specific areas where there is no medicine, no other ingredients used, which is one of the safest procedure. And we have a very fully equipped operation theatre, which most of the procedures are being done inside the theatre with utmost precaution and perfect aseptic conditions, using laminar flow, and all other aseptic precautions are being taken care, and we give the perfect cure for the patient in Koncept Hospital.